can tell, my vanda leaves and roots are wet because I just watered them. It's late, it is night outside, and yeah, I water at night. I wanted to give you an update on my new root that's growing. I'm so excited, and this is my, oh, what do you call this guy? Haltamara Harl Agaf leopard, Afghan leopard, Aranda Bertha Braga, and the Ananthera Storio. So yes, it's a what they call top cutting, and all she has is a little bag that I wet every day, twice a day. And she started growing a new roots, so she has decided to live. Yeah, and look at those babies. Those are 2 new aerial roots. Those are going to be amazing. And I noticed this little guy. Somebody's trying to peek out of here too. I think it's a root. So I think it's safe to say that she has decided to live. That's wonderful. I went back to RF and I bought another vanda. I'm obsessed, and I'm going to be in really, really, really big trouble if I don't stop. But I was allowed one last trip out there, and I bought a Vandy Chuli Classic Blue Lace. Have you seen the pictures of the blue lace? They're really, really nice. I will put that in the comments. What else is going on? Everybody's growing something. This one has a new growth in the back there. Working on it diligently. Got growth back, and this is our tiny, tiny, tiny baby little orchid that I attached to this little bag. And boy, the roots took off. Wow, she looks really good. It's actually 2 little ones tied together. More new growth back there. Woo. More new growth. Both sides. What else? Not sure. Got roots, but I'm not sure if they're new. Oh, this one has the new growth in the corner. Yeah. That's right. She's gotten so big that I almost thought it wasn't new. So let's see, my 2 vandas on this side. Working on them. And I have a coconut maxillera in the corner. I'm just trying to get those roots, those little pseudo roots back plumpy. And my dendrobium. Beautiful. The camera light is making this so much lighter than it really is, but she's great. What a wonderful bloomer. And my other vanda, just watered her. This one is Memoria Yolanda Tetona. Vanda Corellea Lecata Adelaide. Yes. And what it said, I paid $15. It was a large, soft pink. That's what she's supposed to be. That's why I bought her. But that's the real name. And let's see here. Oh my goodness, I'm so proud of this Insidium. This Insidium was in bloom when I first got it. That flower has since died back and gave me a brand new one from the same shoot or same spike. But she's so cool. She is really, really cool. made me so happy to see her bloom again. And I'm like, yeah, awesome. And look what's going on with little Coco. What's Coco's making that's a flower bud or something. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. The first new growth we noticed was that Coco put out a little something on the side down there. Looks like a baby spud or something happened. And then, lo and behold, look at this. It's got some kind of flower thing going on. That's awesome. Let's see. This one has a new growth. Looks like it's trying to come out the back. I'll fix that. And this one, Howard Streamer plant. Oh my goodness. This one was in spike here when I first bought it. Those flowers died down. The second spike is what's blowing right now. Beautiful. Second spike. My phals are adjusting. I switched my I just killed a mosquito. Probably bit me, but okay. I have phals that I switched out of media, and I put water, and I need to clean it again, but I cleaned the roots and put some water in the bottom. It has holes. I water every day, twice a day. So these phals are getting water. They twice a day minimum, and they are going pretty, humid to dry during the day. Like this water looks pretty junky. So, but I'll address that as well. So some of them are wrinkled. They don't really like it. I did this after the video of my roots, of their roots growing through the mesh. I practically lost all of them with the roots poking through the mesh. They strangled themselves. So I figured I would go ahead and change out the setup. Moving forward, I'll just change out the setup. Pretty cool. This is another one of my phals. So they're all adjusting. So the leaves are showing stress, but they're still new growth. Yeah. And my Epicatlia lime sherbet and the dosa crust still in bloom, doing well. Smells amazing out here. And I noticed she's working on a new leaf. So I'm getting a new, I think it's a new cane. Looks like a new cane. So it's going to be great. And looks like I'm working on another cane here. And we've got some new root growth and another cane. I think she's happy. Look at those new roots. Attaching. Crawling over my rocks. Oh my God. So yeah. So pretty much things are growing right now. This is like a big grow spurt. So I moved most of the ones that were in the bags like this. I'm hoping not to see anything sticking out of the bag there. Good. But I moved most of those out into some sort of sweat chamber cup with holes in it for aeration. And yeah. And I put them all in one. This one, the roots are doing really well. Allowing me to train the roots to come down into the reservoir here. So she's suspended. She hasn't touched them yet, but she's getting all that humidity, which is great. Working on a new leaf. More roots. Amazing. not want to have it done. My last fowl back there. The Antidians, I just watered them. Like the yellow maxillaria coconut. Just watered her up. Here, and my last Vanda is up there. More recent purchases back there. Just got one new root. These roots are really good and green. They just turned back after watering. But I think she's got a couple of new roots growing. She's deciding that she wants to live. Okay. Okay, and the boys, of course, are on the floor. Boys, emerald, and this one's in a different style kind. It's crinkly. This is curly. That's more round. And this is emerald. Huge. Huge. And every time she spits out one, they get bigger. This is my hand. This thing is huge. You can pet it like a large dog. And my, what's back there on the floor? Just growing. This is my adenium, what is it? Adenium of guanta or something like that. It was in bloom, flowers fell off, and right now she's relaxing. Oh, my lovely girl. Her most newest bloom has died back. I'll go ahead and cut it off. She gave us about a good 2 weeks of bloom. And has recently died back. But look. Somebody's working on the sheath. I like it. These look like 2 others. They're empty. There's nothing going on. They're pretty dead. But they say not to cut them off. So they can stay. And I'll go ahead and cut that off. Penny price. It's doing well. And this beautiful fowl. Hi, gorgeous. Aren't you gorgeous? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Working on a new leaf. Awesome. Okay. Oh, I didn't look at my stag one. It's in the, doing fine. She's working on a new leaf as well. That little baby right there. It's a new leaf. And she's just getting really big, bushy on this side. Now she's starting to branch out on that side. That's also a new leaf at the top. But all in all, I think she's happy. And my elephant staghorn. They said that this, I spoke to Ben at he was saying that this is normal. I was concerned. He said as long as it's not black, it was okay. And this is normal. Covered down at the bottom. It's not black, but brown for sure. Yeah. I think that's it. Lots of growth and potential or promise happening right now. But I wanted to show you guys and also let you know, I mean, depending on where you live and what your setup is for your vandas and your other orchids and other flowers or plants to get sun, heat, wind, all those natural elements determines how, if you can water it any hour. I think generally speaking they say stay away from night watering because the water sits on the plant and you can suffer rot. I do believe that, and however, my situation, and these are in my enclosed patio, screen is open on all sides, or three of the four sides. I come out all the time and they're bone dry or wrinkled and stressed because, you know, the water that I did give them isn't enough. So if it's not enough to hydrate the plant, yeah, my chances are that it's not enough to sit for a prolonged period of time. That would promote rot. So yeah. Root trying to come out of there, but the roots are trying to train them to go down. This one seems to be working pretty well. Trying to get those roots down, and you can see them there through the mesh down into and around the speck moss at the bottom. That this is a soft sack, so they're not pressed up against anything, and it does dry out. Yeah, look at new growth. Val is upset. Even the new growth is upset, it's stressed. Alrighty guys, thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for watching. If you'd like to see more of my videos, please consider subscribing. And also, if you'd like to be notified, go ahead and hit that notification bell so you'll get an alert every time I post. Thanks so much, and enjoy your orchids.